it's Marlon Speaks Live. Yeah, I'm saying what they hide. History uncensored, let the real survive. Yeah, it's truth over comfort, I don't pick no side. If it shake the room a little, let the truth collide. Cause it's Marlon Speaks Live. No script, no disguise. I don't sell no lies, just to monetize. Cause the past still breathing and it never dies. Yeah, it's Marlon Speaks Live. Now the truth will rise. Yo, it's Marlon.
Welcome back. Another episode of Marlon Speaks Live. I'm your host, Marlon. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, liking, commenting, interacting, even the haters, especially the haters. You know, as y'all know, if y'all been watching my channel, hate makes you great. Yeah, to try to hurt someone is to help them. So yeah, keep it up, all you haters, man. Y'all are really propelling me into a whole different realm, and I really appreciate y'all. I know y'all want us to stop documenting how we feel about current modern day atrocities, certain current mindsets and mentalities of the white racial supremacist people in this country and the systems and everything that's going on. But not only will we not, stop putting this content out there, we will continue to do more of it. See, so when you try to silence people, you actually make them stand up and speak even louder and even more. So what I want to do right now is share this brand new YouTube channel of this goddess who was actually sharing my exact point. Then I'm going to come back with some commentary. Thank you.
Child, they've been rewriting history since the beginning of time, which is why I'm writing articles, finishing my dissertation, and doing videos as historical evidence of the truth. Sojourner Truth delivered her speech, Ain't I a Woman, in 1851, and here I am in 2026 reading it again. Had she not written it down, I wouldn't be reading it today, and she was just a black woman seeking equal rights. We all need to become historians now more than ever. Child, they've been rewriting history since the beginning of time, which is why I'm writing art.
Yeah, and this actual video, she actually inspired this content. I was thinking about doing it anyway, but she solidified my decision to make this video. And yeah, this is my public service announcement to anyone who thinks that to have a bunch of views validates or makes your argument or your message even more so. Actually, the history of this country and Europeans in general is to try to silence the ones that they have hurt, to try to manipulate and turn the information and everything that everybody know about the atrocities onto the people who were victimized. So that's a historical ploy that these people have been doing for so long, since they have began colonizing. So that's an old trick. And with this technology, and if you know anything about YouTube and algorithms and how things work, if you just keep being consistent with your message, keep being consistent with your channel, not only will you begin to find your audience will begin to find you. So this is a public service announcement to all of the people out there that's thinking about sharing their lived experiences on this platform. We need you now more than ever. I just subscribed to that young lady. I think she has 50 subscribers on her channel. I just subscribed to her and turned on the notification. It don't matter how many subscribers she has. I think the first video I seen that she had was 14 views. Great content. Actually, I'm going to share that video right now. And just give y'all some perspective on truth. Truth has no viewer count. Truth has no amount of likes. That doesn't make truth. Actually, in this world that we live in, you will find truth buried. You know, that's what I say historically. If you want to keep something from a black person, you hide it in a book. That's actually true with anybody. If you want to hide something from anybody that's trying to run away from truth, you write it down. Nowadays, we can record with videos. You know what I'm saying? We have to update that old adage to add in the technology that we also have. It's a lot of videos of people documenting truth that people just refuse to look at. And we have this thing now where even after seeing what happened to, you know, the two young people in Minnesota, Pretty and Miss Good, Mr. Pretty and Miss Good, you know, you have a thing now where people want to tell you that what you're seeing isn't what you're seeing. So what does that tell you about the truth? The truth can be right in your face, but if you want to believe a lie, and that's what this country built on, believing a lie. It's built on believing something that's totally false. Even the Constitution, they don't believe their own written laws. They never have, because they never practiced them. You don't look at what a person write or what they say. You look at what they practice. So this country has never believed in nothing that it has written. It only wanted the people that is subjugated to believe in it. It only wanted the people that it wanted to exploit to believe in it. You know, it's the same thing with any, you know, like even growing up in households in this country, you know, your father say, do as I say, not as I do. You know, that's a very popular thing within this culture, this American westernized culture. Do as I say, not as I do. You know, that just tell you that people are ashamed of what they do. That's what this whole country built on: shame, wanting to hide the atrocities that it has committed on people. And then it wants to victimize the people that it committed the atrocities on. But yeah, check this first video out of this young sister. Her YouTube name is the Melanin Academy. And I'm going to add the links to both of those videos in my description, so y'all can check her out and go over there and subscribe to her channel as well. Hold up, I'm doing that now. That's what's taking me so long. But y'all got another video. This is the first video I seen of this young lady, and she absolutely inspired me. So whether your video got 1 view or 1 million or 100,000, it don't change what truth is. And don't let nobody tell you. Don't quit just because you got 1 view. You know, if you got 2 views, 3 views, however many views, the views don't make the truth. The truth make the views. It's always flipped inside out. So don't ever think that what you saying, if it's not popular, y'all gotta understand. If you believe in religion, just keep in mind, especially if you're a Christian, keep in mind that Jesus was the least popular in his time. It was always the most popular people that were the wicked ones. So don't never think that being popular represent the truth. Being popular most times represent the lie. because it's not even about the truth or the lie. It's really about the people and their capacity to whether be accountable and really want to repair themselves internally. We are dealing with a people that they were actually conditioned to not only never apologize, but to keep on warring with each other. On top of, not on, they're not going to apologize. No, they're going to try to destroy. So that's what we're dealing with. We dealing with the people that adopted a religion that it's like clothes. They put it on as clothes, but they don't believe it. So yeah, let's check out the Melanin Academy, man. This lady is a breath of fresh air. She's gonna be huge. We've been waiting on her, and I just commented on this video and told her keep it up, and we need more of her. And what was so crazy is my comment that I left on her channel. It actually went right with the next video, the one that I just played. It went right with that video. So I said, wow, that's what made me say, you know what? She already on what I'm on. So I gotta connect, in a spiritual way and in a content way with this message. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love when I hear someone speaking what I'm speaking, especially someone with this hue, you know what I'm saying, and understand what this hue is. And this video really takes it there, man. So yeah, let's without any further ado, and I'll be right back. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, because why are they all shocked? Like, I don't understand. People who voted for him 3 times are all in an uproar because he posted a racist video of the Obamas. I mean, this man has been racist all of his life. He has had lawsuits filed against him since the 70s, okay, for housing discrimination. This is not new. I mean, anyone over the age of, I would say 30, has to know that his image during the 80s and 90s was laughable. Laughable. He was kind of the character that was always on the...
I mean, very laughable. Like, so laughable. We would just look and just turn our head. It just was so many lies and so much bull crap surrounding him. He was a joke, an absolute joke.
On those, what do they call? Like the Sun
National
magazine,
Enquirer.
the tabloids. He was always in the tabloids with
yeah.
some crazy story, going back and forth with his wife at the time, or ex-wife. It was just, dramatic for no reason. And here we are. So Tim Scott, look at Tim Scott. And he's still trying to give him an out. Hopefully hopefully this is not real. It's real. You know it's real, Tim. Timmy, come on now. You know who you're in bed with.
Yeah, it's sickening to watch, man. Like, wow. Like, how y'all gonna be surprised? We know the history. Like she said, if you 30 something, you remember what big of a joke Trump was. I'm 40 something, almost 50. Tim Scott gotta be in his 50s, maybe 60s. So he know all too well how big of a joke this man was.
My grandma used to always say, when you lay down with dogs, you're going to wake up with fleas. And this feigned disgust, there has been a history of the mischaracterization of black people in media, in food, in packaging, in cartoons, in all types of ways. And it's bland, it's seasonless. It's like, that's all you got? Something you've been doing for the last 100 years. This is the Jim Crow 2.0, and you're supposed to hurt. This is supposed to hurt us.
Right.
It only makes you look childish and immature. You're a grown man, and I use that term very loosely. And if this is how you communicate and conduct yourself publicly, we can only imagine what you've done privately.
Right.
All these white folks that are just in an uproar. Oh my gosh, girl, please, boy, please. The white passivism is something that has been studied. It is when blatant, unignorable racism is pushed in their faces. They have to be performative. They have to respond as if they're expected to respond. But privately, they know this is happening all the time. All the time. Just like the someone tweeted or made a post about, can't we just go back to regular police brutality? They know what's going on. They know. It's just when it impacts them, it makes them uncomfortable, or it gets into their lane.
Regular police brutality. Wow. That's supposed to be, why can't we just go back to police killing black people? See, that's how the liberal white, most of them think. Yep.
White pacifism is the overlooking of systemic racism. White pacifism is not speaking up when they witness it. White pacifism is saying, well, man, he didn't mean it that way. Maybe it's AI. Yes, even black people engage in white pacifism, giving them passes for behavior that there is no excuse for.
Exactly.
So don't pretend you don't know who you were in bed with. You laid down with a dog.
Sure did.
A mangy mutt. With no creativity. We all know who creativity comes from, don't we?
God. Yeah.
Don't we know where creativity comes from?
Look at her.
The creator.
It's a goddess, y'all.
Don't let anybody tell you who you are. You know who you are. You define who you are. Stuff like that rolls off my back like water off a duck's ass. They know who we are.
Yeah, they know.
And very soon, the last will be the first. And don't you think they know that?
Yeah, they know.
Pay attention and stay connected to community. Yeah, because why are they all shocked?